we're talking with Jared from NPE. What's up, brother? What's going on?
Yeah, man.
Jared, man.
Great to see you, man.
Brother.
Great to have you back at State Theater. Great. You love State Theater, right? Come on.
Yeah.
It's family. It's family.
It's one of my,
We've been seeing you come through here
every
years
6 months.
man. This is family. So how's the tour come along? How's the new NPE tour roll along?
it's fucking great, you know. I can't complain at all, you know, especially when I'm in Florida. It's always a good time.
Yeah,
awesome,
always a great time.
You got a new album
when's the new? We've been waiting for the new album. When's the new album going to drop?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have anything written in stone. I hope it comes out by the end of the year.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys. So how does the writing process work for NPE? I mean, what do? You never get your. I mean, you're always on the road. What do? You get the tunes together in the bus and.
I bring my guitar out on the road and go through ideas, and you know, I've just always got a million ideas bouncing around.
You guys are known like.
For me, it's like music is easy to write, but the lyrics are more difficult and take more time. Writing music is not that big of a deal as far as I'm concerned. Writing lyrics takes.
You have lyrics with a message or the
you guys got the deep lyrics. What I like about NPE is because you bridge such a gap of fans. I mean, you got the punk fans, you get the metal fans. Yeah, I mean, you get the rap rock fans, you get the juggalo fans. I mean, how did that all happen? How did it all explode like that?
It's a blessing and a curse, you know.
Because you'll please one and then you won't be able to please the other, correct?
From a music industry standpoint, it's a nightmare to try and market a band like us that appeals to different genres and doesn't just kind of stay with one sound. But it's just a reflection of my personality. And NPE is a reflection of, to use the third person, Jared's musical tastes. So for me, I'm into heavy metal, I'm into reggae, I'm into punk. So it comes out.
That's just natural flow of things. Well, it obviously is working, man. You're charting big on the Billboard charts all the time. You're sustaining a great career. Listen to the crowd cheering for you guys. You know, and so we got to keep in touch about when your new album's coming out. You're working on the songs now as you go on the road. And
there's been a lot of material that's been recorded. Again, it's a lot of music, and now I'm working on the lyrics and stuff.
How do you keep it real with the guys on the road all the time? I mean, you never stop. You're heading out to Rockapalooza.
Well, you know what it is? It's just a way of life, and you're either going to go on the road and get along, or you're not going to be around.
You got to find the right guys to cohabitate with on the road. You know?
Either you're going to get along with me, or you're not going to be on tour with me. You know, so I have a good family right now. The NPE lineup is, well, with the exception of the drummer, we've had the same lineup for over 10 years. And now our new drummer has been around for like over 3 years, so there's some stability.
I never see any changes in NPE every year when you guys come through.
NPE has a life of its own.
It truly does.
It certainly does. Well, the fans are screaming for it. We're going to let you go, Jared, man.
Thank you.
So great having you on the show, brother.
Hey, guys, love you.
NPE rocks. Definitely go check it out right now.
I'm still standing, I might be bleeding, but I'm still breathing. You might hate me, but you can't break me. I might be bleeding, but I'm still breathing.
let's have it.
We have a Tampa-based band or a Sarasota-based band
Venice.
or Fort Myers, Venice.
All around.
All around. The Kadaver Dolls. We have the Kadaver. We're here at the Mushroom Head Show tonight. Kadaver Dolls are playing. We're gonna meet the band right now. Let's go around this way from
I'm
Patty's
a
Way.
radio girl, TV girl, but I'm not in the band, but I love the band.
Go right
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm the vocals.
Jason, play bass. Mark, drums.
Kyle, rhythm, lead.
Joe, guitars.
Jay.
And special
Bobby.
guest from Asbridges.
Special guest from Miss Bridges.
Yes.
Who's that?
Are you singing tonight, Bobby?
Yeah.
Do a song.
He's gonna do a song.
Now, we haven't seen you guys in a few months because obviously you live
Since the
5
show
hours away in rock country. But tell us what's been going on. January 2013 to springtime, we're going into what's going on with you guys. Writing new music?
Yeah, we really started hitting it hard, man. The last couple of months, we really just decided, ever since December, we just buckled down. We started getting new material started going on, you know, really locked down our old stuff and just like keep
You
on.
got a little more refined, more serious with it.
Yeah, we're trying to get our set more defined.
Still having
have more
fun
power
coming into
to
the
it.
band now. It's been about a year he's been with us now, so we're really starting to get our full sound now, you know.
Now, how'd you get the name Kadaver Dolls? I never did ask you.
Funny story, I was watching a show on TV and they were looking for a dead body with the Kadaver Dogs. And I called him in, I was like, dude, we can name our band Kadaver Dogs. And he misunderstood me and said, Kadaver Dolls? I was like, that's even better. So it's just kind of like a mix-up on words.
And it's about the music first and foremost, right? And you guys have had some great gigs this past couple of years, right? And so what have you learned from your experiences?
It's a lot of work, but it's
It
been
is.
an awesome experience. And if it wasn't for Bridges Burn, we wouldn't have had the opportunity. Really, they're the ones that kind of took us under our wing.
Yeah, they're
Got us out
great
there,
guys,
so-
they're phenomenal.
We all-
So we're gonna hear some new music from you guys tonight.
Yeah.
Stuff I haven't heard before.
Yeah, like the 2 or 3 songs we haven't heard. We have one brand new one that we've only played like
And
once.
do we have new recordings in the works?
Yeah, it'll be a couple months still, but we're gonna probably end up doing a full length here soon. The Redline Recording Studios in Venice, Jason Schmidt from Team Cyber Guys,
Oh, yeah.
and my other band, Doc Ruckus, with my bass in.
Okay.
Him and Tom Klimchuk from Propane are opening a studio in Osprey.
Awesome.
So we're gonna be working on full
We're
length.
gonna be one of the first bands to get to record that.
They need stuff down your way, you know?
Yeah.
Just retired people.
And they're
that's
really
it.
cool people too, so I mean it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be able to go in there and run around and learn some stuff.
You
too,
hit
learn some
the
new
nail
things.
on the head. It's got to feel good. You got to walk in there and know they're pros, but they're cool people you can hang with and
And
get the
Jay's
job
known us
done.
since we started too, so he's
Not
kind
gonna
of
rip you off.
he's been like recording us since we first even started. We were a band for like 6 weeks, and we made a 4-song EP. We're just like we had to have a demo first, you know, like type of thing like that. So like he's kind of seen us
Yeah,
grow
demo
along,
before
and
you
that's why
play the
we
first
like
show.
working with him.
Yeah.
too.
So what are we going to hear like on these new songs? Well, for fans, they'll know probably the differences in the new songs, but for people who've never heard of Kadaver Dolls, how would you describe your music, and do you work off like a theme for your set, or
Well, we just-
how do you draw inspiration?
We just start. Usually Joe will play a riff, and we're like, yeah, keep playing that, and then the rest of us will start joining in, and then we'll have the entire song, like different parts of the song. We're like, no, let's play this, and then this, and then wait, no, let's put something different right here, and then eventually the whole song will come together.
It's
And
just a
then
lot of
after the
jamming.
songs,
Yeah.
and then he's working on his like patterns for his vocals and everything, and then finally at the end we'll like sit down all together and try to come.
Dude, I have to ask you, Jason, I'm looking at your nose thingy dingy. Do you ever get cross-eyed?
can't
Do
see
you
it.
like want to swat it?
I can't see it.
Oh.
It'll be like a jerk when he's like, "You screwed me."
You know, what I saw one time was a couple kissing. They had a hole right here and their tongues were sticking out.
That's so freaky right there. That's like an alcohol.
That's off the beat path.
Well, guys, we're gonna rock it Mushroom Head tonight, aren't we?
Kadaver Dolls with
Yes,
a
we're
K.
excited.
Hey, yes.
Okay.
Check out Kadaver Dolls with a K. That would be KadaverDolls.com or Facebook.com/Kadaver Dolls.
Facebook /Kadaver Dolls Official,
Okay.
and then Reverb Nation.
.com/Kadaver Dolls.
Yeah, these guys rock.
They're awesome.
A favorite of the Rock Solid Pressure Show. These guys kick ass.
They wouldn't
Check them out.
How you fight, I cannot live my life. I must reverse the tides or drown in parasites. I'm from the road.
band at noon. So let's just mosey on. Let's just sally forth, mosey on in.
I do not have a new shirt, otherwise I would be proudly running.
Anu didn't give us a shirt yet, but once we get the shirt, then we'll come back and we'll do it with it. All right, so we're gonna go around the room. We're gonna sally forth in and find out what the news all about. All right, who you are? Which play? Go right around.
I'm Nick Farabashi. I'm the guitarist, or one of the guitarists. We're man short right now. He's not here, but Mitch.
He's
Mitch Checkman is also another
Hi,
guitarist.
Mitch.
But
Okay.
Yeah, we'll pretend Mitch is over
there
here.
he is.
Yeah.
I'm Julius Mendoza. I'm the drummer.
I'm Puff, I'm the bass player, and I like you.
Yeah.
Antonio!
Yeah.
Antonio!
Yeah, what are you doing in the band? What are you doing in the band, Antonio? What you think? What you think?
What you do?
I'm about the roadie. I like to bang shit, and
Yeah. We all like to bang shit.
He
sings a little.
He does a little bit of this and that.
Awesome.
I don't always sing.
We've been
but
seeing you
when I
guys
do-
tear up the stage lately.
You guys have been around for a long time. Legendary band in this area. A new with a K. Remember that?
A canoe.
I mean, I've been seeing you guys. You know, you went through a few different changes. What am I going to say? I haven't seen you guys play in a while. What am I going to see different that I haven't seen, say, 4 or 5 years ago? What's new in the new?
A general rocking of the face.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
Melting.
Yeah.
A face
Maybe
melting.
a melting, but a
My
general
face is
rocking
melting already.
of the face, yeah.
Awesome.
That's for sure. The energy you guys have on stage.
So you guys always are writing new music. You guys got like a ton of albums out.
Yeah,
right?
we're actually gonna put one out today.
Yeah,
We
got
got
a new
69
one
tickets,
drop
so
tonight.
you know.
Yeah.
69.
So
Magic number.
So you are working on a new album.
So we're gonna give y'all a new song.
a new song. So
Yeah, we've got a new song that's coming out tonight that we're debuting for everybody. As far as it's brand new even to us.
Brand spank, yeah.
We're also working with
I
Sweet
love those
Spot
babies.
Studio down in Largo, and we're recording some more, for the next CD.
You probably record a studio in Largo.
Yeah.
Sweet
So
Spot.
do you guys still
Yeah,
got that?
Spot
You
Studios
still
on
got that same rehearsal
Yeah,
spot?
awesome.
It's like rehearsal. I know you were next to what group? I can't remember. But anyway, man. So you're back in State Theater. You haven't been in State Theater for
It's
a
like
while.
playing-
Now you're coming back in.
Yeah.
You're coming back in.
Yeah,
You're
we're glad to
making
be
your
back.
stand back in State
It's
Theater.
a legendary place. So
Yeah.
anytime we get a chance to play this venue, we're
Humbled.
super stoked.
Where are you guys out of? Just St. Pete?
Actually, we're up in Pasco.
Okay. Yeah.
Right now we're rehearsing in Tarpon.
Yeah.
We normally practice actually a little further up near Hernando.
Wow. So Bourbon Street would have been the
Yeah,
best
Bourbon Street was
place.
our
The
hometown.
huge
Yeah.
Bourbon Street was the
Rest
best.
in
Wasn't
peace.
it? Wasn't that like the
Bourbon
coolest
was great.
place, man? Now I heard it opened up again,
there's different
and only
fan
half of the
bases.
bar.
Smaller.
They got a gun place now in the back of the place where that used to be the big floor.
Much smaller.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, Medicine Man said they're closing it down, the gun place. They don't have their permits anymore.
so maybe they could open up the back of the.
They
Bourbon
did,
Street
they
and
got
make it-
raided, so there went the demise of Bourbon Street. So I'm glad you guys are out of the box from Pasco, and I know it's tough traveling from out there down here. But you seem to be developing a great fan base.
Having everybody with the, the gas prices.
Now, I love your name, Julian Caesar Mendoza.
Yeah, my mom and dad were definitely hippies back then.
Yeah, I like that. First
Julius
You can't
Caesar,
tell I'm
look out.
a hippie.
Well, okay, describe your style of music.
I would say hard rock with elements of metal and elements of tribal music. We're all really into world type of music, so you'll see.
Post-apocalyptic melodic metal.
Something like that. But we play drums in our show as part of the production part of it, and a few of the songs. And tonight we have a special guest. Tampa Taiko Drumming is going to be out here with the Taiko drums.
Oh,
And so
what are
we're gonna have-
taiko drums?
Taiko
Is it a
drums
name
are-
brand or is it a taiko
No,
drum?
Taiko
I'm like-
drumming is a Japanese style of drumming.
Yeah.
Kodo was just here last week.
Yeah, don't he have a group
Oh, wow.
that he does that with?
Yeah, I'm in it.
Oh yeah,
So that's why.
Tampa Taiko.
That's why we're doing it, because Ron, my taiko sensei, I got into taiko drumming, and actually Nick's cousin is also a taiko instructor in Orlando.
So were you
it's
guys
sorta-
kind of familiar as guitar players, bass, and the other instruments and vocals to mesh with that kind of drumming? It sounds.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it was easy for you to just flow with it.
We've all kind of become drummers in the whole sense.
There'll be a couple songs tonight where
So
we'll
you'll
all
be
be
on
playing
time.
Oh, I
drums
love
at the same
it!
time.
I'll be right
Which is
there.
something that's different from 5 years ago. We didn't used to do anything like that.
And do you use conga drums?
Do we have congas with us?
No,
No, we're not talking about it tonight, no.
Okay,
The
but
taiko
you do
drums
use
are like
it.
gigantic.
We do have a conga
That's
setup,
the
though.
bonus?
For the first band has a
bonus,
conga
you-
setup. Maybe you can use it.
Sometimes we use.
We can get Dave to do it.
We can leave it up.
Dave Araya.
Dave Ray, the cameraman.
Dave
What's
Araya,
this show?
photography.
I'll fucking do it.
Ray, you play conga.
Big D.
I'll play fucking whatever.
Drums. You play
for these
drums.
guys.
You're a drummer.
Yes, I am.
Now,
Antonio
Yes,
will
he
be
is.
playing a beer keg.
Yes.
Diamond Dave.
See, we only know Dave is our cameraman. He never even opens his mouth. We don't even know what
I
group
don't.
he's in or nothing.
this is real, isn't it? So
Soft
tell me,
spoken, but
guys,
comes with the big
did
stick.
y'all know
Yes,
each other
yes.
up at Pasco? Did you grow up together and form this with a specific mission?
Yeah,
We've
we're
all been around
definitely-
the same scene. Nick and Tony were in the band Fable.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, that was
Fable.
a huge
Me and
group,
Mitch
man.
used to be in Stigma together.
And Mitch were in
The band Stigma.
I was in Naya 7,
Lost Dope.
Lost Dope Posse.
Lost No Posse, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, all kinds of
You all make names for yourselves in
We all-
these local
we're all-
bands.
we're all play shows.
Yeah,
When we play
Yeah.
shows, it feels
But
like
Anew,
back in the day.
the name Anew has been around for a long time. I mean, when you
It
say it,
originated.
you know, now there's a younger band that has that name.
But
I
they
mean,
got the K
They don't have the
for
K.
killer.
Yeah.
We had a
But,
first stamp.
but you guys were like
Yeah.
that's almost
Damn
like
it.
that's almost like sacrilege.
I didn't even know.
You know, to
Oh,
take a
TM.
band that one of the top 10 bands in the area. I mean, no joke. I mean, how many are there down here that have sustained the test of time and still can say,
That's right.
we're still here and we're still pulling in.
We're number
still
we're number
kicking
2
ass."
on Reverb Nation.
Yeah, I read that.
I know that.
We were number 1 3 weeks ago.
Did you see who number?
They won't laugh.
Heaney
They
Boy.
won't.
The Heaney Boys. The Heaney Boys.
No.
Heads up to the Heaney Boys.
We
You guys
know-
rock. You
we
guys
know
are
the
fucking
Heaney
awesome.
Boys.
You guys are awesome.
The
We jumped
Heaney
to number
Boys.
2.
Yeah.
They jump and climb.
Now that's something to
9
be
years
proud about.
Boy.
Celebrate.
We jumped to number 2, but we were number 1 on the Reverb
No
Nation charts.
way. Oh,
So how can the viewers find you guys online, buy your shirts, albums, stuff like that? Where do they gotta go? Website.
Social media, you know.
We gotta
we're
come
out
to
there.
the shows to get our CDs.
I like
That's
that.
how we make money. That's what we feed our babies.
You gotta see the live show.
And that's what we pride ourselves on, is coming to see a show. You know, that's what we're about. You know, we're all in it together to just.
You guys got like a killer
make
merch
outstanding
group.
music.
You got a killer merch group. You got all kinds of great stuff to buy. It's glowing, it's glistening, it's all good. I don't know what it is.
And we'll give you a tattoo. How's like that?
Hey, you know what? You gotta fix all my jersey tattoos.
Gotta come down.
Did someone, because I got tattoos on top of tattoos, ex-wives over ex-wives. You know what I mean? I got all this old jersey stuff, and then I say, put something on. I got a whole graveyard here, but the graveyard's fading, and my ex-wife's coming out. You know what I mean? And then here I got something under that one, and up here I got like under it. There's like 3 different colors. I don't know one tattoo guy. Miami 8 couldn't fix my arm.
You got a good lawyer, don't you?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Legendary tattoos, straight up.
Legendary tattoos. That's what you're gonna do. They're gonna fix my bad jersey tattoos, and I'm gonna show you when he gets done with my arm.
Do you do Greek tattoos as well? If
We
you're
do everything.
Yeah.
We do it all.
I bet you get out of town.
You did Craig Hardcore's.
Yeah.
Right? We just showed it on film.
Craig
right up on film.
Yeah, we did Craig Course, absolutely.
Very nice.
I am definitely going to see you guys, and everybody out here, definitely check out Anew. They rock. They're opening.
Yeah,
They're in direct support for Head PE tonight. It's going to be a great show. We're going to party with Anew, and remember that it's AKNEW. Go check them out.
Yes,
Rock, rock, rock. famous bands down here in the Tampa Bay area.
But they just left.
Where'd they go?
He just left.
Come on in, get back here. Sunshine Bowl.
Amanda, good friends of ours. You all know him.
You all know him.
Show a million times.
Here at the Demon Show, doing a tour with the Demon. So what's up, guys? What's happening? How you feeling today?
All right, you?
Uh-oh, now Four Loco crazy.
I'm feeling good. No Four Locos tonight, right?
No, we're on energy drinks.
So we got a little surprise going on at the Demon Show tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna do acoustic, but our acoustics died on us. So we're gonna plug our electrics in.
Actually, didn't the board burn out right before?
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
Our board burned out. Our board burned
The front of
out.
house
That's the
went
second
power
time we
out.
burned it out.
So I have to do it again.
We bring something in every show.
Is our power back up now?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. So you guys are doing.
That's good, he says.
No, it's good. The board's back up. So you guys are doing. You guys are doing an acoustic.
We're with electric guitars.
Yeah, which is a
kind
special
of like
kind
the
of thing.
same way you met us.
Yeah.
Circle.
You know what's funny? Let's go back about 5 years, okay? And first time I seen these guys, they were younger, little different looking, little different in kind of
Still
attitude.
as nice as
But they did an acoustic set. The first time I seen Sunshine Bullet, who, if you don't know, Sunshine Bullet's act is heavy, electric, wild. Rich does backflips and stuff. There it is.
one-handed cartwheel.
But you guys were acoustic. First time I seen it. I seen.
But it was electric guitars.
Electric guitars.
Because I couldn't make it.
Right. But
The drummer couldn't make it, and they said this could be a way in. We got to do it.
And then what happened?
And then you're like, all right, well, you guys got some potential there. Let's put you on another show. And it was an indie alternative band.
Yes.
And we did the whole jumping around crazy, like curly shuffle on the ground. It went absolutely crazy. And you came up to me and you said, okay, now I thought you kind of had a different thing going on. This is totally confusing.
Where's the sister?
So, this was not your show, but
That's what Kyle, right?
yeah, when we had Kyle, we brought Kyle, we had everything plugged
But
in.
to tell you the truth, I was really blown away. I was almost
And you know what?
flabbergasted.
This was totally not what we thought
the same
before.
show
Right.
twice.
Yeah.
And now, 5 years ago to now, you guys are ruling the scene. Obviously, I know you're humble enough to say now.
3 years.
You're not. Oh, it's 3 years. 3 years. Sorry. 3 years. I get my timers. I'm so old. Yeah.
It feels like 5.
Yeah, it feels like 5. Yeah, but now you guys are like you're on top. You came a long way in the 3 years. You came a long way. And, I have to congratulate you.
What drives you guys?
What powers it? What powers the machine? Okay, for our advertisement. But I mean, good. What powers the machine?
I mean, obviously you always love music, you played a different project, you found each other, and there's such a bond, unlike other bands I've seen. Sister, brother, and Kyle with the drums, he takes direction, whatever you guys, you're always coming up, like the wheels are turning with whatever's going on in your lives, you gotta work full time, what have you. So what is the bottom line? What's your goal? How do you keep it going?
How do we keep it going?
Yeah, what is that drive that you wake up every morning?
She's probably talking about the way you guys tour. You tour constantly around the state. You're constantly around the state.
And Georgia.
The thing that keeps us going is, I mean, everybody gets to that point where you're like, why am I doing this? My life may be falling apart. Why am I giving everything towards this? And then one fan comes up to you and tells you a story and how their music has helped them in some way. And you're like, all right, well, that's it.
And keep going. Whether it be one fan or 1,000 fans that come up and say something like that. That's pretty cool, though, when you know that your music can actually touch somebody that way. You know you're doing you on the right track, right?
Yeah.
And you're on a different path now. You guys, to me, like in 20 years, I'll look back and say, Sunshine Bolts, remember what they did with this? You're very innovative.
Well, I feel that it's just growth. In music, I feel every band has to experiment, and I feel you're going in a really cool direction that I love more than anything. I don't know about whether your other bands are understanding it, but I certainly understand what's coming out of you guys.
They become a different type of fan. It's really interesting.
Yeah,
they stop. But it's like as we're changing, they change with us.
I think you're educating.
That's right. Just like any band, any great band that you follow, you're not going to hate one of their albums because they experimented. You know what I mean?
No.
You're going to change with them.
That's the the one that you're like,
you're gonna follow that through the whole
that's my
thing.
favorite one. That's when they changed.
Yeah, but I love the new direction. You guys are just pumping out songs so fast, man. It's incredible.
We're gonna
the prolific.
Because living life.
It's crazy.
And with life experiences comes all this.
Tonight we're gonna put the intro of the new one in our set.
Oh, okay.
Little preview. It's not fully written. We haven't
What's it called again? When you sent it to me, you sent.
We're a toss up between it's Don't Fade Away, Take Me With You, and what was the other one?
I'm dying here.
I'm Dying Here.
What was the new one that you just sent me?
No, Forget. That one's we're still mixing and editing.
Yeah, that's a really great song. And I mean, it sounds dumb to me, but I know once it gets to final mix, it'll be
Rich, do you mind telling the story of how that song started?
Yeah,
Somber Transmission?
It was originally titled Somber Transmission, and when I started finding the notes to it, my grandfather had always believed in me, and it was at the time he was always supportive of music, because in our family there's a lot of weird, like, everybody's a musician for some reason. It turns out that I found sheet music from like past family members that they used to write and copyright songs. But at the time, my grandfather was dying, and I didn't know how to deal with that, so I sat on my roof at my parents' house and just wrote this guitar line, and just kept on rolling with it until I found like all the pieces. And when we went to the studio, we added more flair to it, and just like, well, we were putting more flair to it while we were practicing before we went to the studio. But it was just
clicked.
And
so somber times are kind of fitting in with the new music. I remember last year, maybe 2 years ago, you were all about the happy. You know what I mean? The happy.
That was the sunshine.
The sunshine, right? The sunshine. But now it seems like more somber, introspective music that I really, really dig. This is like awesome. You're freaking me out.
Well, now the thing about Feel Good is a lot of people think, oh yeah, it's a happy song, listen to the lyrics.
Yeah, it's not. No,
it's really.
I always said it wasn't a happy song. That was your change, right?
I don't care what you say. Your music is complex because, as the average listener, you're going to hear the happy song first, the happiness in it, and then you're going to go back and then, the music stylings grab you. And then you got to hear it again to hear the words and then the emotional take that you're trying to execute.
But in Sunshine and Bullets,
beautiful.
They're on a path to superstardom. Let me tell you something.
They are.
Put the camera in me.
In you?
Yeah.
That's over, Jay.
Sunshine and Bullets are going to be the next big thing in music. I swear to God, so many people always ride my coattails, from labels to agents to blah blah blah. They all try to, you know what I mean? There's one band down here that's going to be so goddamn successful in Sunshine and Bullets.
'Cause it's a long, long way from home. There's no reason to belong. How we end up here at all. And I think it's time to think it's time to think it's time to. Where do we go from here? Will we ever find a reason to escape from all